Adam said, did you find that written in my fate before my creation? Did you find that? That is what? His sin. His sin, the sin he made. The one who made him expel out of paradise. So this is, his sin is written before his creation. This is extremely dangerous. This is mean Adam, he did not really commit any sin. It was just a fate. It was the stupid Allah who made Adam do that. Do Adam have a choice not to do his fate? Because Muslims believe in fate as destiny is written by God, is going to be done by God, and you have no choice. Now, how we can blame Adam in here? We have to blame Allah. Because now we found a very extremely stupid idea in Islam that sin is a fate and that destroy Islam. Do you know why? Because why I should go to hell for something is my fate, you stupid idiot? Why anyone in the world should be going to hell if it's written before his creation? It's written as a fate for him, as a destiny. So the idea of sin in Islam is stupid because simply you are not the one who is sinning, it is Allah. Allah is playing games with us. Allah, He play with us as a chess. You do sin, you die, you live, you go to hell, you go to heaven, you fart, you do poo-poo, you do whatever. You kill, you rape, you steal, you lie. It's Allah who is making those sins, it's not us. Because it is in our fate, it's not my decision. Therefore, you idiot Muslims, when you speak about sin, how dare you to say, how dare you to call it even sin if the one is designing this sin is Allah? It's mean the only sinner is exist in this universe is Allah, because He is the one who wrote the sin of every human being. He is the one who decides the sin of every human being. In the same time, we saw in here that Moses, he believed as the Christian believe, that because of Adam we are out of heaven. Actually, we are. The Muslim, they believe, and we showed you the verses, that Allah, He kicked Adam and Eve out of heaven. Okay, let me see the justice of Allah in here. The one who did the sin is Adam and Eve. We are out. Why? If the Muslim don't accept this, the one who did the sin is Adam and Eve. The Muslim Abduls, they are out of heaven. Why? This is mean Moses in here is right. We are out of heaven because of the sin of Adam, but we will not go to hell because of his sin. No, we will go to hell because of our sin. His sin is the reason for us to be out of heaven because we are born out of the heaven. Adam and Eve in heaven, they have no children. They have birth out of heaven. Therefore, God did not kick us out of heaven. But as long as the Muslim, they believe in the justice the way they see it, here we go, Adam and Eve, they are out, Allah should get us in. Because they are the bad one, not us. False. You are no better than Adam because you commit sin and you have your own sin and all of you are a bunch of sinners. And in here, in this hadith I just showed you, that even the idea of sin in Islam, proving that Allah is the satanic person. Actually, I want to add one more thing before I close this video. Read with me this chapter in the Quran. In chapter 14, verse number 22, look what the shaitan he says to the Muslims. Let me make it more clear so you can read it with me. I will choose Muhammad Asad translation as long I heard that Zakir Naik is quoting from this translation. Let us laugh in here. When everything been decided, Satan will say to them, behold, God promised you something that was bound to come true. I too held out all manner promises to you, but I deceived you. Yet I had no power at all over you, but I called you, and you responded unto me. Hence blame not me, but blame yourself. It is not for me to respond to your cries, nor for you to respond to mine. For behold, I have always refused to admit that there was any truth in yours erstwhile. Believe that I had a share in God's divinity. Verily, for all evildoers there is grievous suffering in store. So what this verse is in here saying, according to the Quran, Shaitan, he believed in God. He believed God divinity, and he is a follower of God. He deceive you, but he don't believe in what he deceive. He believe in God and he worship God. He's a Muslim. Actually, in different verse, Shaitan, he says the following. In chapter 8, verse number 48, Shaitan, Allah saying that Shaitan, he decorated their work for him, but he fear Allah and he worship Allah. We can read Yusuf Ali translation. Here we go. Remember, there Satan act, seem, etc. And then at the end you will see that Shaitan, he says, Lu, I fear Allah, for Allah is strict in punishment. He believe in Allah. Different verse. The Quran all over says that Shaitan is obeying Allah and he follow Allah. And he fear Allah. He respect Allah. And he obey Allah. He is doing his job. Here we go. I am free of thee. I do fear Allah, the Lord of the world. The Shaitan is saying Shahada. The Shaitan is a Muslim. In every verse in the Quran, Shaitan is a Muslim. He fear Allah. He accept him as Lord of the world. So what is left? And somebody might ask, well, Shaitan, he is not doing, he's not whispering to people, making them do sin, because Allah told him false. Allah, he sent Shaitan to sin to people. Shaitan is working for Allah. Let me show you the verse. If we go to chapter 6, verse 112, it says, let us choose any translation of the false translation of Islam. Thus have we appointed, who we, when Quran says we, this is Allah speaking, appointed into every prophet and advisory, the devil, the Shaitan, you know. So Allah is the one is appointing the evil ones to his prophets. Different translation. And we have appointed to every prophet enemies, Shaitan, devil among mankind and jinn. Okay, how Shaitan is disobeying Allah, but Shaitan is appointed by Allah. If Shaitan is appointed by Allah, it means Allah is in control, and Shaitan is an obedience person. He is doing what Allah, read with me. He is appointed by Allah. He appointed, who is the appointed? Who is the one who chose to appoint those Shaitan? It's Allah. And in Arabic it says Shaitan, not the devils, Shaitan. Allah, he appoint to his prophet Shayateen so they can deceive them. Then we need to ask a question. Is Shaitan is under the command of Allah and is obeying him, or he is disobedience? If he is not obedience, he will never be Shaitan, he cannot be obedient God at all. Either he is obedience or he's not. Some Muslim, they will say to you, oh, those are genie. No, because the verse saying Shaitan among mankind and genie, which means Allah in here is making the Shaitan something unique between both. By the way, in different verses in the Quran, Allah consider all the jinn shayateen too, because Islam is mixed up religion. But the important here that Shaitan is an obedience person in Islam and he is a good guy. This is why Muhammad, he said in different hadith that Shaitan, he command him nothing but to do good. And that proves that Muhammad is a satanic person who get his orders from Shaitan. As we see in this hadith in here, Sahih Muslim, book number 39, hadith number 6757, it says, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud reported that Allah Messenger, may peace upon him. Actually, as we said in here, this one here is not may peace be upon him. Remember it? It is Allah pray on him and salute him. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is what it means. This is a false translation. Said, there is none amongst you whom is not attached from amongst the jinn, the devil. In Arabic, actually, shaitan. Shaitan. They, the companion, said, O Allah Messenger, would you too? Thereupon he said, yes, but Allah helped me against him, and so I am safe from his hands, and does not command me but for good. Just wait, just wait. If you do not notice what happened here, we just prove another contradiction in the Quran. Because how Allah in here, He sent in the Quran, the verse we showed you, let me show you the verse again. How in chapter 6, verse number 112, Allah saying that we appointed to every messenger a shaitan to be against him, and in here Allah saying, Muhammad saying, that Allah helped him against the shaitan. So what the point of appointing this shaitan to him? Because in here, he's saying, I appoint him as an enemy. Read with me, please. You read any translation you want. He is appointed to the Prophet as enemies, shayateen, devils. But Muhammad is saying to us that shaitan, his shaitan, Allah help him against him, but He command him but to do good. What we learn from that hadith, that this verse in the Quran is a lie, because either he is appointed his shaitan to be your enemy or to be your friend. It can't be both. And look what the word is saying. I'm not the one who's saying that. To every prophet, enemies, shayateen. We appointed to every prophet, no exception. But the hadith says there is exception. Muhammad, his shaitan, Allah help him against him, and he became a Muslim. And he command me, which is very dangerous, to do nothing but good, which means shaitan is commanding Muhammad. See the word with me? I'm not the one saying it. But he does not command me, but for good. So the one who Muhammad, he received his command from is not from Allah. He is getting a good command from shaitan. Now, good command from shaitan, explain to me how this can be. Either you Muslims believe that shaitan is a pure evil, or you say shaitan is a good person. You know, this religion is messed up. Is shaitan a good person or not? Here we go, he's obeying God. Here we go, he's obeying, he's even commanding Muhammad. So the one is in command, in charge of Muhammad is shaitan. How shaitan is commanding Muhammad? Explain to me. Muhammad, he follow who? He follow Allah or he follow shaitan? It's very clear in here that he follow shaitan. And he command him to do good. This is a nice shaitan. Now, good for shaitan is what? Is evil. That explains why the behavior of Muhammad is messed up. And this is explained why he is a very bad person, because he received his command from shaitan, Satan. I hope by this I explained everything for you guys. Until we see more videos, follow with me. Don't forget to get my book. It's called The Deception of Allah. Tell your friends about it. And please support us in our mission, because a mission without supporters have no value. Right? People who don't carry the word of God in their heart, and they don't preach it and teach it, they don't have a value. So be a person who have a value. Be a person who have a tree who give fruits. The same we give you from your time. Help us to spread the truth, and the truth will set you free, as Jesus said. Amen to that. Thank you.